I'm curious though. We see rivalries like Texas and Oklahoma, the Red River Shootout that's in Dallas every year at the old Cotton Bowl. Is there, I doubt it, but is there a world where that game ever is played in Birmingham once again in the middle of the state where the fan bases converge?
Yeah, I thought you could ask if they're going to move the game out of the Cotton Bowl. The red, what do they call it now? The Red River Rivalry, the Red River
now,
polite disagreement, whatever nonsense they call it. That's the Red River Shootout. Come on, let's be adults here.
Right.
Yeah, I don't see that happening because let me say that. Let me restate that. It does happen, obviously, with the world's largest cocktail party. It happens, where Georgia and Florida play on a neutral site, and they have decided that because there's so much incentive to play in Jacksonville, that it's worth it to give up that one on-campus game for and that's the only way it's going to happen is if Birmingham decides, you know what, we're going to do like Jacksonville. We're going to give a couple $1 million to both schools. We're going to pay the travel costs for both schools. We're going to give them, a share of the revenue, a significant share of the revenue. That's about the only way that it would happen. The reason why it was moved out was because Birmingham was about 80-20 in favor of Alabama, and Auburn kind of got sick of being the underdog at what was allegedly their own home games half the time. But I think you would see at this point, I mean, it's a lot easier to drive now from Auburn to Birmingham than it was back in the day. So I think you would see a good turnout, but there would have to be some serious financial incentives. And yeah, I mean, there is something kind of magical about having that Iron Bowl on your campus every other year, and then on the off year, feeling like the invaders, feeling like the guy coming in there and stepping up. That's what Jalen Milroe did back in 2023 with Gravedigger, in the sense that they came in and 4th and 26, they pulled Auburn's heart out right in front of the stadium, and Cam Newton did that back in 2010 with the Cam back. So, I think that if it did move back into Birmingham, you would need a different stadium to begin with, and then you would need substantial financial incentives. I think that at the moment it's just way too entrenched on both campuses.